What's up, Aries? All right, so we're gonna be jumping into you guys' reading, and I'm gonna get straight to it. When I was getting into you guys' energy space, the first thing I got was violins, right? So the violins are playing, the little baby cherubs are flying with their arrows, and there are two words that someone wants to speak or someone wants to say. Now the key word is wants to. Wants, which means I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Cat got my tongue, frog got my throat, but two words. Simply put, I'm sorry. Okay? Or someone is sorry. They're sorry. Okay? To me, it's a whole, like a, let me drop my guard, let me break my barrier, let me remove my pride and my ego. I'm sorry. Okay? So somebody may be removing their pride and their ego to say that they are sorry. Now, is this because they're too late? And the other thing I was getting is an unusual apology from an unusual source. Maybe you guys will meet someone new and they'll apologize to you for every bad person you ever encountered before them or something like that, but an unusual apology from an unusual source. So that's for some of you guys. But the other thing is someone wanting to say, I'm sorry. They're sorry. What is that? The Nutty Professor, the first one where Jada Pinkett is all cute at the little club and Eddie Murphy is like, I'm sorry. And he all like, why? He being all loud, ignorant. She's like, okay. And then he end up getting to go on a date, Just the loud and ignorant, I'm sorry, something like that, okay? So let's go ahead and let's get into it. And as you know, we're going to start this off here. Then we're going to hand it over to the Patreon where you can check out the extended vibes. And we talk about the frenemy, hater energy first. Then we talk about a specific ex, but maybe a different ex you don't expect comes through. And then we talk about the next 30 days, what's new, okay? So head on over to the link in the description box and download that. Please do keep in mind that they charge the first of every month as well as whenever you sign up. So if you sign up on the 31st, they charge you for there. You have access to those videos. But then the very next day on the 1st, you get charged again for the following month. So then you just have access to all the content that comes on that month that's new, okay? So that's that, okay? Anyway, so I just like to let you guys know, okay? So it's up to you how you do it. Now, as I was talking, the King of Swords said, come on, give me my apology, please. King of Swords. So the King of Swords came out. This is who's stepping forward to tell you I'm sorry. Very mature energy here, or can be, has the ability to be mature, but also somebody who is, I'm getting like anal. Everything is very logical, and let's lay it out where this person needs to leave room for emotion. Yeah, leave room for a little compassion, okay? It's like this is the type of energy here where they can make something your fault even if it's not, or they can twist it because they have certain laws. Think George Zimmerman, Trayvon Martin. It's like, we clearly know what you did, man. We clearly know it was you. But because of the way these laws are set up and all of these little boxes and loopholes, no, it's not his fault. Like, really? So you're dealing with somebody who may have put you in those boxes. Or may have, nope, I'm not wrong because A, B, C, X, Y, Z. And nope, here's another loophole and a loophole and a loophole. So they did all of this. Meanwhile, they were still wrong. So this is who's stepping forward to say, I'm sorry. Okay? Or the one who may need to remove their pride and ego to say this. Okay? Now, do they actually remove their pride and ego? We're going to see. What is it crossed by? Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Too silly today. But this is how it is. And the reason why I'm laughing too, sometimes it just be like, really, like some people really just don't know what they have until they lose it. But this is how the person's now sitting. So here I am, analytical. I'm just going to put all these loopholes, and I'm going to know it's your fault. No, I didn't do it. I'm cold. And then as soon as you leave, I'm sorry. But don't have the ability to say it. So they just sit like that, mourning. crying, wishing, in their feelings. On the surface, no. But behind closed doors, he gonna cry in the car. You know, that kind of energy, okay? So the person wants to say they're sorry. Somebody feels miserable without you. I mean, because we got the, you know, you see the scene. You see the setup. You see where this person is. Heavy sigh. So this person may feel like if they don't say something, then they can't come out of the state of being, or they have to continuously keep up this front, this King of Swords front. Let's see what's in the deep root of it. The Six of Pentacles. What's fair is what's fair. Balance. You get what you give. Okay? But maybe someone wants to restore balance is what I'm getting with this. So you have someone who wants to restore balance. Someone is now willing to share. Someone is willing to put aside the currency to make things balance. As much energy and effort as you've given me, I am now willing to return all of that. So as much as you wanted to spend your time with me, I'm willing to match. As much as you wanted to be affectionate or give me your love or give me your attention, give me your time, all of that, I'm willing to match you. Somebody saying, let's go half on a baby. You know, I'm willing to match. Okay? I'm willing to put in the equal effort to make this thing work, okay? I want it to be balanced. Let me give you a close-up of that. I'm willing to do what it takes, okay, to make those things balance, to make it work with us, okay? So let us go to the recent past to see what happened. And I really want to, like, for the YouTube readers, I like to focus on more than just love, but this is like whoever needs to hear that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like somebody screaming it from their soul, but their mouth is like. Let's see what's in their recent past. Whoa, this wants to jump out. Okay, the Fool card. So somebody took their chances elsewhere. Now this can be this person or this could be you. So you could have left. You could have taken a leap of faith. You know what? I'm going to try something different other than this person, other than the situation. But some of y'all could have been a job too, as I'm getting it. Somebody's now willing to give you the time that you wanted or the overtime that you wanted. They're willing to give you the paycheck amount for the work that you actually put in. There was an unfair thing. You always make me work. You're always doing this and that, but you don't give me enough overtime. You don't give me this. You don't give me that. The perks, the benefits of this job ain't even worth it. And maybe you left. Maybe you quit. They feel how it is. They want you to come back. They need your help. They feel the impact that you began being gone. Something like that. Somebody did something. Somebody took a leap of faith. Somebody went somewhere. Somebody thought, I can do better elsewhere. Saint elsewhere. So somebody got on. Simply put, somebody got on. And it was the art of getting on that made people realize. Maybe some of you guys are seeing this, and this is for anybody, because I'm also getting like a move too. Some of y'all could have moved, or you're about to move, thinking about moving away from a person, moving away again from a job, moving away to a different state, to a different country. And the impact of you not being there anymore is now felt, okay? Maybe some of y'all moved out of a house with a spouse or something. A house with a spouse. Okay, let's see what's in the headspace, what's crowning this whole I'm sorry. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you all, this person took a leap of faith and chose someone else, or chose to do something with someone else, or go somewhere else, okay? Now, let me tell you thing about this card. So this person here, this Queen of Pentacles here, she looks very beautiful, doesn't she? But that's if you have on rose-colored glasses. Because in actuality, this queen is 80 years old. Wrinkly skin, you know how it is when you get 80. So she wasn't who she presented herself to be. So because of that, when this King of Swords put his glasses on, he got to see her for the 80-year-old woman that she actually was, and not this once beautiful queen that she used to be when she was much younger. Okay? She's probably still beautiful, 80 years old, but in other words, she just not who she said she was. Okay? He got catfished in a way. Okay? So if somebody took a leap of faith to go be with somebody else, like, you know what, I'm going to take my chances. I'm going to see if this is going to work with this queen. And it didn't work out. Wasn't what they thought. Now you got your king coming back, lurking around that corner. But this is what they've been doing. Okay. Yeah, it's another one of them sad songs. Pull out the violin. To me, it's just so cliche by this time. It's like, don't people watch movies? You don't watch the movies, like, you know, when they be, oh, I don't want you no more, I'm going over here, and then it don't work out. Like, people don't watch the movie. Watch the movie. Okay, what's happening in the near future? Ugh. Aries. Let me show you. That's the King of Cups. This person is really fun. Can I just say that? You're going to meet a person who's really fun. They always got something to do. They're like the head of something, some creative team or something. They work really hard, but they have a lot of, maybe they're a boss and they got a bunch of employees and stuff too. Or a lot of people just really look to them for like guidance and direction and stuff. But this is what's happening here. Okay, so you got this king who ran off with this queen, and then by the time they realize that they got catfish, they want to run back to you. Maybe this is what they saw. Maybe, you know how I go over here, maybe they had a dream that you was with a new king. Okay, but now someone or something has someone in a state of mourning. Maybe by the time this person came back from this relationship that didn't work out, and they get back to you, you're not there. You've already moved on. For some of y'all, you sitting at the grave site crying, like, this is the king that I'm crying over because he ran off with this person. Meanwhile, and just as soon as this person come in here, this king come back. So y'all got two things. Now, also the other way this plays out with this this crowning, the Queen of Pentacles, this could be you. It could be your energy. Okay, so the who's being thought of right now is you. The reason why this King of Swords is in this Five of Cups energy is because what's crowning them is the thoughts of you. Okay, nurturing, kind, loyal, financially stable, probably very intelligent as well. Now that the King of Cups is coming up, let me see. I want to clarify the King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here coming for the near future? What one won't do, another one will. That's male or female energy. Take it as it applies. Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands coming in. Date night. That's the first time I'm getting it. Somebody wants to come in and maybe ask you out on a date night. Now, and I like the way that the Knight came out with the King, though, because it's like, okay, it's King energy, but they might want to go do some fun night stuff. Like, let's go out, let's go around. You know, the Knights move, they travel. Okay, somebody may ask you to go on a trip. Let's go do something fun. Now, I'm fully aware of what's going on in the world, but, you know, there are ways around it at this time. And it seems as though, remember I was saying something about somebody on a creative team? Maybe somebody going to get real creative with the date that they ask you to go on, okay? Let's see what's the fear. What is the fear? The Wheel of Fortune. Somebody missed their time. It's like the universe threw somebody the alley-oop and they missed. Like, come on, bro. I just threw you the alley-oop. We were right there. You couldn't took it to the hole? Like, come on. Okay, so somebody feels like they missed their divine timing. Or they may have missed, like divine intervention tried to step in and this person wouldn't allow it. You know, free will choices. Somebody feels like they missed their time. Basically, simply put. The seasons have changed. Okay, with this Wheel of Fortune card, it's not always about, oh, you walked into your great, perfect season, destiny has stepped in. It's like sometimes the wheel be up and the wheel be down. Sometimes the wheel is great and it's wonderful, you step to your destiny, but then what? We got to spin the wheel and the season has changed. Okay, so one season, this person may have been up, I am the King of Swords. No, you were wrong, and you were wrong, and you were wrong. Just handing out a bunch of wrong tickets, and then whoop, that season changed. And now that person is sitting looking like that. I wish I can go back to when we played as kids, but things change. And that's the way it is. Ain't that Tupac? Tupac. So somebody feels like they missed their time. They want to rewind the clock and go back to the way y'all used to play, like when y'all was kids at first grade. But hey, that's the way it is. Let's see, what is the look? How do you look, Aries? How are you being viewed? Now, I'm going to pull one here, but when we get over to the Patreon, I'm going to see what's up with maybe both of these guys, okay? The King of Swords and the King of Cups, y'all both coming to the Patreon. But let's see how you just look. Let's pull one card. Ooh, the Page of Swords. Like you collecting data and information. You're looking beyond the surface. This is someone who is asking questions and being real slick. Like petty, not petty, but like if I say this, I mean that, okay? Trying to trip somebody up in conversation. Somebody is afraid that you know more than you're letting on. Like you have a lot more information than you're actually saying. And they don't know how to come in and say what they gotta say, King of Swords style, because they know you've been doing your research. Look at that book. You've been keeping tabs, you've been keeping record, and you know, you have your information. You look like you've been doing your research. And so it's just kind of like, well, if I come back in and I say something, let me switch them up. If I come back in towards you and I say something, I know you're going to literally throw the book at me. You see? I'm sorry. Yeah, I know you're sorry, but let me pull out this wand right here and get the point in. I'm going to use it as my pointer to show you all the way you had me messed up. And they know this, man. So that's what you look like. The Page of Swords, like somebody who's not only done their research, but I know how to use it in a sentence too. And you're going to chop them up. You're going to throw the book at them. Maybe. Some of y'all maybe. Maybe not. For the other half of y'all. There might be an age difference between you and this person, but they feel like for your age, they still can't get nothing past you. They thought they were mature. I'm mature. Male or female, take it as it applies. I'm mature. But it's like, Like you mentioned my age. In this case, it seems like age ain't nothing but a number. Sorry if I'm blurry, y'all. In this case, it's like age ain't nothing but a number. Intellect, generosity, integrity, all of that kind of stuff is what we talk about. That's what makes, I guess, the mature or whatever. Let's see what's the hope. Ooh, the Two of Wands. To know which direction you're going to take, somebody wants to know what you're up to. In this deck, you see here, this would be more so you. I'm on guard. I got my dagger ready. It's kind of like I know somebody's following me. I know somebody's watching, or I know somebody's on their way in. But this person here is the one following. Very curious about you. Wondering, listen there, fellow. You don't look like everybody else. You got on that red cape and you walking all strange. I want to see what you're doing. I want to know where you're going. I'm going to follow you. It's kind of like spy versus spy. They don't see that you see them, but at the same time, they still see you. And they want to know. They're following this person out of curiosity. What are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you headed? What are you going to do when you get there? Why are you around here? You know, this person is very curious. Okay. So what they want to do basically is know where you going, what you doing. They want the same information, like how you getting your information and how you know about them, or, you know, even if you're not doing research now, even if you've collected your information and you saw all you need to see and know all you need to know to move on, right? They want that same thing. Like, well, I want to know what you was doing. Well, I want to know what you got going on behind the scenes. Well, I want to see what you're doing over there, you know? Who is this King of Cups? Who is that? All right, let's see what the outcome is. Let's give you a close-up. I'm going to give you a minute to kind of breathe in and breathe out and soak that up for yourself. That is the Seven of Swords. Just take a look. Somebody's going to be very strategic. Maybe even a little deceptive and cunning. I mean, we are talking about the King of Swords here. Somebody who's very intellectual. Watch out for that narcissistic energy, y'all. I'm going to make it your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Very crafty. Very crafty. Again, Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman. We know what you did. We know what you did, but some way, somehow, I'm a loophole you, loophole you, loophole you, until somehow it just, well, it's not my fault. It's like, oh, come on. How can, really? Anyway. Ooh, take a deep breath. So somebody may not have changed. Rejection may push them to want to win. Rejection may make them want to do what they have to do to get up out of this position. Rejection may want them to help kind of sabotage this King of Cups energy towards you. So we're gonna see. We're gonna break it down more into the in the Patreon reading. Let's get it off right now, though. One more card to wrap this up here for Aries. Whew, the Ace of Swords. But the truth, baby. What I tell you, I said the truth, that integrity. There it is. The truth. So if somebody comes in and they try to come with this deceptive line, oh, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault, you're gonna be like, no, excuse me, no, because see, let me pull out my book here, because what you don't know is I've been doing some research on my own, and boom, the truth comes out. And there's nothing that this person can say, nothing that this person can do to get out of it. No more loopholes, okay? No more loopholes with this. But anyway, somebody wants to say, I'm sorry. But it may just be, I don't know, to get up out of this for some of y'all, or it could be because I'm ready to get it right. Or maybe somebody will step forward with that Seven of Swords and admit what they've done, or admit, you know, if they want to come up, really truly want to come up out of this Five of Cups energy, they're gonna have to admit what they did, tell you how they've been deceptive and manipulative. You know, they may have to answer all of the questions in the book that you throw at them, but if they're willing, maybe it'll work. Maybe the truth will prevail. But the way I'm seeing it, the near future, the way this King of Cups is set up, some of y'all may be like, it's a little too late. Okay? So let's head over to the Patreon and finish it up. Remember what I said about, you know, if you get it on the 31st or on the 1st, they're going to charge both times. They charge on the 1st regardless of when you sign up. So you sign up that day, you pay that day. If the 1st is the next day, then you paid up for the rest of the next month. Okay, so it's up to you to choose how you do it. Just get there. Okay, so the link is in the description box. Other than that, Aries, thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your subscribes, your shares. I appreciate you all so much. You guys can also follow me on Instagram at WaterStarVibes. Okay, so that's what I give for you, Aries. Happy manifesting, and I'll see you guys in your next video.